aren't many people who are known globally by just one name, but Serena is definitely one of them. She's won Grand Slam titles in 3 different decades, and for much of that time her father Richard has been an ever-present figure. We haven't seen so much of him lately, but he remains a crucial part of their story, which is why I've come down to the family home in Florida to see how he feels about his little girl's biggest successes. What did you know about tennis? Was it a sport you knew much about?
No.
You literally didn't know anything about the sport?
No.
So how did you discover it?
Watching television in Compton, and the TV we had didn't have a remote control. A guy called Bud Collins gave a girl named Virginia Rizek a check. I don't remember how much the check was now. But I thought, that's a hell of a lot of money for 4 days. I went to my wife and told her, we're going to have 2 kids and become rich, and they're going to be tennis players. And she said, oh no. But we did. We had 2 kids, and I wrote an 85-page plan for Venus. I wrote a plan for Serena on what I wish to do, how it would be done, and how I would carry it out.
Open the stand, right there, Pittsburgh. There you go, that's great.
You began training the girls in Compton, a suburb of Los Angeles, which is notorious for being a rough part of the world. What were your memories of Compton back then?
The roughest place in the world. I don't know no place in the world that was more rougher than Compton. But I felt that that's where I need to be in my studies.
Venus and Serena were raised in Compton, California, but later moved to Florida in the early 90s. There was at least one point where you bussed in a load of kids and had them stand around the court and hurl all sorts of insults and abuse at the girls. Why did you do that?
Because in order to be successful, you must prepare for the unexpected. And I wanted to prepare for that, not where it's that I would perpetuate myself, but where it's that I can move myself whenever there was a problem. Serena Williams, that's #1 in the world now, I believe. She played at a place called Indian Wells. The whole crowd turned against her. And all that she had to do was remember the training that she had been through.
I don't like the way you're holding your weight back. So you're holding your weight back here, and you want your weight to be shifting back that way. Can I show you? Yes. Hit me a couple forehand. See, as you hit, see how my weight going back that way?
How do you feel watching your girls? You've described complex emotions when you watch them play tennis. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, I feel great. Probably feel better than they feel. Just so happy to watch them. I've never watched Venus play with Serena.
Why not?
It's like watching the kids maybe fight.
Look fast.
I could never watch them. Never have.
When you were planning their tennis careers and everything you were going to do and training them as youngsters and writing these multi-page documents, what did you think was going to become of them?
I felt that they would live someplace more or less like Beverly Hills, which they do. I felt they have lots of money, but not nearly the money they have now. I felt that their life would be marvelous.
For the 3rd year in a row, Serena Williams has closed out the season as the world #1. She's won 21 Grand Slam singles titles, just one shy of Steffi Graf's record. Her older sister Venus has fought back into the top 10 for the first time since being diagnosed with Sjogren's syndrome 4 years ago. She's won 7 Grand Slam singles titles and 48 WTA titles.
Venus is 35, and I yet think she's the fastest girl to play tennis. Venus is unreal. But sometimes because of her illness, she just don't want to play. But when Venus want to play, Venus could be close to the best tennis player in the world right now. Serena, she went further than I could dream. It's just unbelievable.
In general, has there been an emotional toll for you in raising these champions?
Sometimes it brings tears to my eyes, even when I think about Venus or Serena. Sometimes even when I walk this property. See, I couldn't live the way I live if it wasn't for them. But I always share with them. Serena oftentimes likes me to know that if it wasn't for me and Jehovah, she would be where she is. That's enough to make you cry.